Thank you for watching. We love to provide this video just to demonstrate the nature at work, going back to the grassroots of organic. The symbiotic partnership or symbiotic relationship that we've created and demonstrated in this video shows that when you plant the vetiver grass, this species called the vetiver grass, the Sequestration Vetiver, that's the one of the many species of this particular grass, the vetiver grass. This is the one we particularly specialise in. It's got a multiple deep root straight down, so it doesn't interfere with the palm oil tree roots, which are more spread out over this couple of metres underneath the tree. So there's not a competitiveness there, but what it does, it's a miracle how it brings the moisture and nitrogen through the leaves into the soil. There's a pH adjustment. So this is soil regeneration at its best. Plus there's so many other advantages in pest control and also harvesting the leaf for the highest quality mulch. It's a very high protein leaf. In fact, so high protein's nitrogen. So it brings another form of fertilizer in a natural organic system. So this video here, you can see that we're talking about the power of this vetiver grass in combination. It's an insurance to your soil and flood-proof, drought-proof. It assists in a natural way. But this is a really different plant than any other. But with the power of using a chemical fertilizer that the tree needs as a food, in addition to this powerful vetiver grass, you've got a combination that we're achieving the ultimate in soil rehabilitation and consistency in yields, fastening, ripening, and many other advantages. It replaces chemicals 100%. We are going to continue on updating you. Please, thank you for subscribing and liking our videos. We are Vetiver Technology Solutions SABAHAN. All inquiries are welcome globally. Thank you. An absolute beautiful example of symbiotic relationship, partnership with the soil and the tree. Healthy soil creates healthy tree, creates healthy yields. It's all to do with the soil. So this famous grass is recognized globally. It's the vetiver bamboo grass, the official name. It's called the vetiver grass, but it is a bamboo grass. And with this, Sequestration Vetiver is the scientific name. There's a lot of species, all good. But this one particular species, the only one we specialise in, because we've looked, we got more just delivered here. We're planting these clusters. It's a good example of our fast track. These were prepared for, see look at the size of the bags, they're 10-litre bags, huh? Okay, I just want to demonstrate here that these are bamboo grass. Now we got 3,200 videos talking about bamboo grass, but this is the one under the palm tree. See, you can see the small bamboo shoots, and those bamboo shoots are the roots and more shoots. So that's how this is like this example. There's a little root. Oh, there you go. There's a beautiful example of a young root, and there's a shoot with a root coming from the bamboo. So it is the bamboo. It is the Sequestration Vetiver. And when they mature, that's their seed. They don't flower though. When they flower, it's a purple flower. They're sterile. They don't grow by seed. They don't expand by seed. They only expand by that bamboo shootler. Remember those ones in the paddock in the plantation earlier? They fall over when they're big. If I don't tie these up and they're laying on the ground, and those knuckles and those bamboo pieces, they shoot. And that's the only way they grow and expand. They are not invasive. They do not just grow everywhere. You don't see them in any nature out in the bush anywhere, unlike most other grasses, unless somebody puts them there. So this is not a grass which has got to be purchased and found and grown. So we're very thankful. This is an incredible, successful organic reference trial from Vetiver Technology Solutions and our YouTube channel, which you're seeing now. But we're on multiple channels. TikTok is expanding a lot, and we're on X,
Twitter and Instagram, and we got our website, young website, but it's there. We've had it for a long time because we are the manufacturers of SOS Organic Fertilizer. Okay, so here's a beautiful example of a pot that's going to be planted under one of these research trees, this reference trial tree. Once again, thank you from Vetiver Grass King SABAH. The 14th of the 1st, 2024. At least this is unedited real. We're in the plantation that we're doing a major reference trial of the Symbiotic partnership. Look at the fruit, how healthy that tree is, and the big thick fronds, all with no chemicals. The moisture level, this is now in rainy season, monsoon season in Sabah, Malaysia, and we're in a very rainy period in this particular part of Sabah, and there's flooding and a lot of this waterlogging, which over a long period of time, it can really affect the tree growth and slow down production because of the damage it does for flooding. But this is the power of vetiver grass. It is an insurance, a green insurance policy that in droughts and floods, it really makes a difference. And the combination of actually, the combination of sucking up like blotting paper. One of these vetiver can suck up 45 litres roughly a day, per day. So it'll drain the swamp so much faster and better than any other plant. So, and in summer, in drought, in heat, right, it actually sucks up the nutrients and minerals and all the elements and the moisture. So it brings moisture. And when you're in a drought, sometimes it rains. It might rain for afternoon once, every week or 3 weeks or whatever. This is where this grass really succeeds, because the water that runs off normally, because of hardened ground, the chemicals are hard. Look how beautiful this grass is. It's vetiver bamboo grass. The Chrysopogon zeta90 is the species. Now this is a very big mature one. It's now finally falling over. But this is the nature of the real, genuine, living vetiver, which you see. Now we trim these. We were going to trim today, but it's raining. Our workers say next week, next Sunday, we'll be coming to this same plantation, and we're going to be harvesting the leaf and using it as a mulch. Okay, so we've experimented with lots of different scale sizes of planting, from bamboo shoots to the bulbs little, and to these more mature ones which are now growing over a few months. They've expanded, and because deeper the roots, faster. Look at that was a very sickly tree that's well videoed. That's like the plantation owner agreed with me the other day. It's 50% increase to 60% increase just in a period of about 4 or 5 months. So we've done all this research of these trees with 8, 12 and 16 vetiver grass ring. And then we've got the ones which are touching the actual, touching the edge of, the trunk. Because the water from a rain, when it's actually what you call a drought period. Droughts are really suffer the trees. Extreme weather creates further fungus and disease related to the nutrient loss of dilution of fertilizer, and especially droughts and floods. Now, even under a normal situation, it's all subject to the soil situation. But organic is not the same as chemical. And the combination of fertilizing on a regular basis with a high-end pure organic fertilizer like SOS, or any other high-quality pure organic fertilizer, which is very little to none out there, especially for strong enough for palm oil, which is a real industrial commercial crop, So what I'm sharing with you now, this is one of the solutions which are going to be the key breakthrough in the future. One day, the majority, high percentage of every plantation owner in the world will have the same technique of organic fertilizer and the use of this vetiver grass which is the insurance for floods, droughts, and even in premium weather and premium conditions, it's going to create more yields without the chemicals. Without the chemicals. See, this tree deliberately left in the between these ones planted because we're still fertilizing them, and even without the vetiver, the fertilizer itself brings amazing results. But in a flood, or let's say a drought, this tree is going to be, the fronds are going to be high, and in a drought, it could be 1 week, it could be 1 month, it could be 3 months. We've suffered everything here in SABAH, and you know what, the world's situation with global warming is a huge problem. So what I'm getting at, this tree, the vetiver tree, even though it's organic, this organic tree will look better and grow better than a chemical tree without the vetiver. And they just simply have mulch, which is a bonus. But not everyone's got mulch available to them, right? So what I'm getting at, but the one with the vetiver, they can take every extreme and they're going to grow better. So we are dealing with a symbiotic partnership. And this whole video is about the insurance value. See, this tree was deliberately not planted yet for that very reason I just mentioned. Okay, this has only got, see, 2 up close to the actual trunk for the taproot, and we got 4, just 3 around the rim of it. How powerful is that, love? It's powerful because we are in this research, but the results are absolute, and they're growing bigger and better. And once again, this is in early days, but it's enough success for us to expand globally and us to expand in multiple countries, which we are going to do, and we are planning, because this technology, we really understand vetiver. We are Vetiver Technology Solutions, and we've got a YouTube channel with over up-to-date 3,200 videos, which are all related to our fertilizer and vetiver. They're all related. We've got 55,000 videos in archive of vetiver grass. It's going to take us years to upload. Our current videoing is going to improve, and volumes are going to go higher because of editing. We're so busy we don't even hardly edit. But we are doing good thumbnails, or better thumbnails that need to be improved. We are just a young channel, so we're very thankful and very excited, because when people see results without chemical and they start experiencing the extreme weather fluctuations, that's really where this miracle grass, this is the vetiver grass, the vetiver bamboo grass. That's the real genuine. See, look at the shoots and how they expand from one cluster, one bulb, into multiple bulbs. And you've seen the potential of these big ones, which I showed you earlier. They can grow huge. Well, that's about as big as they can grow. And we can strategically cut them right down to 3 inches and have all that biomass, all that beautiful, powerful mulch that can go onto the grass, onto the trees, which we're going to be showing you next week. And there's another beautiful example of a big cluster. Now, of course, you imagine the deep roots, how much energy and how much faster the roots can go down to 15 meters. In 1 year, these roots of these, because of our fertilizer, especially SOS, was made for this grass, will go down 2 meters plus, and then I'll go 3 meters plus. So they're drought intolerant. They're absolutely insured, guaranteed never to die. When everything else is dead, these will be green and lush and bringing all that nitrogen fixing atmosphere, bacteria and nitrogen from the atmosphere. This is a sink pad. This is a big area. Where it's flooded, you can see now, it's a wet patch now. That's going to soak up all of this water. It's only young there, but they're all growing now. They've got deep roots. They've only been planted for about 2 months now. Just bamboo shoots, but mainly all bamboo, but now they're really taken off. All of these are major clusters. As you can see in these bigger ones here, look, soaked with water. This is a real plantation. As you can see when I say real flood. Sun's coming out. But even if the sun comes out and doesn't rain for 3 or 4 days, it'll take 3 or 4 days or 5 days for this water to go away because of plantation ice. But even in that period of time, can do damage and create a reduction in FFB production. It also is subject to multiple things, but in drought, it sets back and hurts the tree and affects the tree. Look at that beautiful cluster there. So this is a really, and all these young ones here, okay, you can see here, by this, we've got literally hundreds of trees. This is think 5,000, 6,000 trees that we're just about to finish in the very near future of this project. But we're starting another plantation 5 times big as this, and then we've got other ones which are literally hundreds of times big as it. So by that stage, our results are going to be phenomenal. Once again, thank you from Verto Technology Solutions. Thank you for subscribing this young channel. There's that beautiful planting around the edge of the tree. That means that when water goes and the fertilizer goes straight in the taproot, this really makes a massive difference in consistent uptake of water and nutrients.